Hello everyone, hope you're well. Everything's all good with your birds. Some major changes in my bird room here. As you can see, some very nice new cages set up, recommended by the Gouldian club that I'm a member of. Yeah, these are Italian cages. The brand name is 2GR Golf Romeo. As you can see, they're very nice, very clean, very good design. At the minute I've got set up two 2.4 metre flights, which can be divided into 8 separate breeding cages, and as you'll see by the next little short clip, I've got 2 more 1.2 metres, which again can be split in the middle. These are the 2 1.2 metre cages. These can be split up into 4 individual 60 centimetre breeders, but I intend to use them just as the full cages, just to give the birds more space. Okay, let's get on with the update on the birds. This is the infamous pair that you know about if you've been following my latest videos this breeding season. These have still got 4 chicks in the nest. They're starting to feather up, and I believe, I could be mistaken, but I believe there is 2 blues, and they've actually this season finally given me 2 greens that I need for future breeding seasons. So fingers crossed they've done well this year, and they've given me 50-50, 2 blues, 2 greens, and this is just round 1 with these 2 birds. I will have a quick look in the nest in a minute, just to show you how far along these 4 birds are, or the 4 chicks are. I'm expecting them out probably towards the end of this week, so you might see them actually out in the cage in the next update, possibly next Sunday. If not, it'll be the update the Sunday after. But yeah, great parents as always, still in very good condition, so these will definitely be allowed to go for their second round or second clutch, which no doubt they'll, fingers crossed, they'll raise well. Let's have a quick look in the nest just to show you how far along these birds are. It's a bit fiddly doing it one-handed, with the torch in the other hand as well, but as you can see, you can just about see the feathers starting to break through now, and I do believe the 2 in the middle of the screen are blues, and then to the left and to the right you can probably see, it looks to me like it's green. I could be mistaken, and they could all turn out to be blues again. That's a bit of a better shot. If you have a look at the bird on the right hand side, it kind of looks a bit green, but again, I could be mistaken. Can't really tell until they hit the perch exactly what colours they'll be. So on to this next pair, my yellow hen that's split to blue and my blackhead male that's split to blue. Now these did have 4 chicks in the nest. Bad news is, I believe it was the last to hatch, just fell too far behind compared to the other 3 chicks. But the last time I did look in this nest as well, the 3rd one was starting to fall behind as well. There's 2 a lot more advanced than that one. I do have some plan Bs if needs be to pull this one out of the nest if the other 2 fledge and he is too far behind, but time will tell. We'll have a look in the nest in a minute and see what's what. I'm going to take this quick note just to mention that my other 2 pairs haven't really been very successful. They are still together, but I think sometime in the next few days I'm going to split them up, give them a bit of a rest, and let them try again in another 4 to 6 weeks after they've had a bit of a breather, so that the hens can build up their calcium. The one pair, which is with the silver male, is still sitting on eggs, but I'm not holding out much faith that they're going to be fertile, mainly due to the fact that she's lost a lot of feathers around the back of her head, and I think the male is struggling to do his job fertilising her purely because of that. So the plan will be to split them up, put the male back in the flight with the other males, put the hen into the smaller cage, so that she can rest, so she can build up her calcium stores, so that she can hopefully molt out the feathers on the back of the head. But as you can see, yeah, back to these pairs and the success and the positives. Yeah, I will have a look in the nest in a minute just to see if that third chick is catching up. Okay, so we're going into the nest. Let's have a look. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm not sure if it's very clear there, but the two chicks closest to us, just above those, there's actually another chick. He's been well fed. You can see that his crop is full, but he's definitely falling behind now. So I might have to try a plan B with him. But if I do that, I'll do a little video on what I'm going to do, and hopefully it'll work. With work and family commitments, I haven't really got time to be hand raising them or hand feeding them as often as they need to. Don't get me wrong, if needs be, then I'll certainly try. But my plan might be to try and drop him into the nest where the silver male and his hen are sitting on what I believe will probably be dud eggs. So onto a new pair that I've set up. I tried this pair a couple of weeks ago. They didn't really take to each other. As you can see, it's my single factor silver male and my black-haired greenback split to blue hen. They didn't really take to each other. I think they weren't quite ready. But as you can see, this time they're spending a lot more time together. In fact, the nest is almost completely finished, so I'm expecting some eggs from these hopefully this week. So possibly in the next update I'll be able to show you that these pair have finally bonded, have finally got some eggs on the go, and their breeding season has begun. He's spending a lot of time in the nest. Like I say, I checked yesterday and it was almost complete. This is a bit of a closer shot of the nest. He's currently in there building, and she's paying lots of attention. She's been in there with him as well, helping him build it, probably to get it built a little bit quicker now, because her beak has really darkened and she's well and truly in the birdie mood. So another new pair, and as you can see, these have bonded straight away. The bird on the left is actually the sister of the redhead that's with the bluebird, that's currently got 4 chicks. I've had this bird 3 years, never bred her. She's never really been in tip-top condition to be bred, but this year she's very healthy. As you can see, likes his head bobbing, and he's really taken to her too. This is my single factor yellow male. Putting it into the genetics calculator, these could provide a range of different birds, so I'm really excited to see what these pairing gives me. And I've been warned by my daughter, my eldest teenage daughter, that the hen is her favourite bird, because whenever she comes into the bird room, she's the first one that's at the cage looking for my daughter. So I've got to make sure everything goes well with this pair. Yeah, thanks again for watching this quick update. Don't forget to follow on Instagram at Gouldian_UK, where I update photos pretty much every other day. Yeah, and I'll be back next Sunday hopefully with some really positive updates. Maybe chicks out of the nest, maybe more eggs in nests.